everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. I took a very long hiatus that I was not expecting to take, but as you saw from one of my most recent videos that I was going back to grad school, apparently I had to take this test to get in, and I haven't taken high school math since, high school. So that was a lot of studying, and I was initially supposed to come back like in July, but then I couldn't pass my test. So I took a few more months to study, and then I finally took my test, and I still didn't pass, and then now I'm just kind of waiting to see if I'm still able to get in, because pretty much I was supposed to get a 550, I got a 530, and then the provisional basis was 520, but they said since I had such a good work history and that my GPA was high when I was an undergrad, that they should be able to accept me right away. But it's been like 2 weeks and I haven't heard anything back yet, so I'm getting a little nervous. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. But yeah, my life has just been a little bit crazy since the last time you've seen me. Let's just give you a little spark note version of what has happened since then. July, well, we went to a funeral. We had my grandma's birthday. I went on a juice cleanse and got really sick. Since the last time you saw me, I bought 4 computers. I bought a MacBook Air 2020, and then I bought a Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, and I bought 2 Mac Minis that I was able to resell. I almost got scammed out of $1,400 because of those Mac Minis, because people are sketchy. That's a whole nother story in and of itself, but yeah, life has been crazy. I pretty much just this month took my test. Well, oh my god, it's November. Oh my god. So I just took my test like 2 weeks ago. I was pretty scarred from it. I was very discouraged that I didn't pass, but I was able to beg, and then hopefully I'll be able to get into school by January. My deadline for the application is 13 days from today of the day of filming, but I put in the application like 2 weeks ago. They told me they usually get back within like a few days, so I gotta call them tomorrow and see like, hey, what's up? Do you still want me? Because I still want you. But yeah, that's pretty much the high level review of everything that's kind of been happening in my life. I just kind of wanted to hop on here and just kind of let you know, where I've been, what I've been up to. Pretty much I've also started a new job. So my last video is actually what do you do if you hate your job, which is actually ironic because around the same time that I made that that I made that video, I moved to another job. And I mentioned this before that I had gotten promoted. See, as you can tell, it's been a while since I filmed because I can't talk. But I was recently promoted, and then I got moved to another department. So I'm in the food and beverage department, still doing analytics, but I'm kind of doing a merged role still. And since then, it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. I've been teaching myself a lot more coding and Power BI and other tools like that, which is why I'm going to school. My master's will be a dual master's in MBA and MIS, so pretty much business and tech combined in one. I was originally trying to go to school without telling anybody at work, but I looked at the spring classes and they all start like at 5:30, and I usually leave work at 6:30, so I will have to leave work around 4:45. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to tell people I'm going back to school. So that's a whole nother conversation, I guess. But yeah, I haven't really told anybody at work, only a few trusted confidants that I'm going back to school. I didn't actually want anybody to know because I didn't want it to be a weakness. I didn't want anybody to think I wasn't being fully dedicated to this job and everything. But I just think this is like a really good move for me because I recently really got into writing codes and VBA macros, and then now I'm learning SQL. Well, I've used SQL, but now I'm learning how to write it. And then recently started learning how to do Power BI. And now I'm on a committee that's in charge of doing BI software stuff. So it's a lot of cool stuff that's upcoming, and it's literally exactly what I'll be learning in school, kind of. So I'm super excited for that. So pretty much now, we're just kind of in the season of our lives of saving for school because it's going to be like minimum 30 grand commitment, probably around 3 years before I graduate. So it's gonna be a lot, but I'm super excited. I think I mentioned this before in a previous video that I wasn't planning to go back to school ever. Like when I graduated in 2016 with my bachelor's, I had the worst senioritis, and I was like, I'm never going back to school. That was awful. And then my whole like ideology is like, why am I paying to do something when someone else can pay me to do something? So I thought it was so pointless, but I guess with the whole me getting promoted and getting the raise that I didn't feel like I deserved, it kind of put me into a mentality that I really want to like fight for myself and actually have something that I can be like, hey, this is me, this is what I've actually done, and really just kind of put me towards the forefront of the, my company and everything. So yeah, I'm super excited to go back to school. I'll be going in January of 2022 if I get my admissions, and then I will graduate 3 years after that. Some other big life goals that are coming up is, me and my boyfriend, we have shared finances. I made a video about that. So knowing that we're eventually going to get engaged and eventually get married, now we're kind of fleshing out the details for, what kind of wedding we want to do, where we want to have it, start saving for it now. Although we're not technically engaged yet, it's just like I have it in the back of my mind of I need to save for this because we're paying for it ourselves. And, it's fine. As you know, we live in Las Vegas, and we're very fortunate to live in the house that we do live in. It's not the nicest neighborhood, but we haven't had our rent increase, which is always good. So yeah, a lot of the money that he's going to be getting from his COLA increase through Social Security and Veteran Disability increase, which is, I believe, 5.9% next year, that's going to go straight into wedding. But yeah, right now I'm just really saving aggressively for school because every semester is going to be around probably $5 to $6 grand. And my goal for when I go back to school is to continue working full-time and going to school full-time. And, I'm not going to make any promises, but I really, really hope I can kind of hop back on the YouTube train. I have, like I said, bought 4 computers, but I sold 2 of them. But I bought this awesome editing machine, and I just love my MacBook Air. And so I definitely want to try editing on it. The last few videos that I have filmed was my juice cleanse video, and that ended up being like 3 hours of raw footage, and I was like, this is too much work. And then I filmed another video, which is like my first year of YouTube, because now I've been on YouTube for a year and a half, but I was on a hiatus for the past half. So yeah, I was gonna do that video, and then it didn't make sense because, I haven't been consistent, and that was kind of one of my points. And then I also didn't have audio in it, so that was nice. So it's been rough, but do you like my Velma vibes today with my burnt orange sweater and my glasses? Oh, speaking of glasses, I ended up having around like 6 pairs of new glasses, so there's that too. A lot of strange things have happened, but it's now no longer October, which is my least favorite month. It's November, which has my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving, and also Veterans Day. I'm super pumped and super excited for Black Friday shopping, and like, I don't know. I love a good deal, and I get so crazy about saving money. So yeah, now that I am back, let me know if there's anything you would like to see from me. I would love to hear from you. And also, how have you guys been in the past year? Things have been more normal, and I think we had 50 or 70 kids this year for Halloween versus last year where we had like 11. So we definitely are kind of getting back to normal, and it's awesome, and I'm just so excited to go back to school. I'm so excited I'm not studying for several hours every day for that test, and I'm happy that, I have all this equipment that I bought to do YouTube. For example, my microphones, my cameras, and, this entire back setup. You see this wall, this bookcase and everything. We bought everything for me to film. And one of my biggest things is I just love using things. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I always think about the cost per use for things and my return on investment when I buy things. And if I don't use things, I kind of start getting this guilt. So I'm kind of battling that right now, and I finally feel inspired to say something. For the longest time, I felt like I had like nothing to say. So I was like, why am I gonna make a video? I don't really have anything to say. I'm just studying, and my weight has been like through the roof. I haven't been working out, and I was like feeling very not motivated. And I feel like this channel should be a place where I can like motivate others to kind of pursue their dreams. And I just felt like I wasn't in the right place for me to give advice when I wasn't feeling at my best. But I guess that's just how it is, you know. I guess sometimes you have to put your face forward even though you don't like how you look. That was a very interesting metaphor. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I just really want to hop on here, give another update. You know, apparently my entire channel is just updates of where have you been? Which is, you know, not great. I do have still a ton of videos that I've already planned and typed up the scripts for, but now it's just a matter of cranking them out, right? And then staying accountable, and I don't know, I'm feeling very happy and very hopeful and very thankful. So yeah, I just want to pop on here and say hi, and I'm going back to school, and I'm excited. If you're still here in this video, thank you so much for watching. I highly appreciate you watching my update videos and, you know, hearing about what's happening in my life. It feels like time is just flying by and I can't really catch my breath with a lot of things. And I feel like I'm balancing so many things and my mind's constantly spinning, and it's just been a wild ride. But, you know, I'm excited to kind of sit down and kind of like just kind of let you know how I'm feeling. And also I think it'd be really cool for like when I watch this in the future, I'm gonna be like, that's how excited I was to go back to school, and like the jitters, you know, because I was gonna wait initially for me to get back into school and to make this video, but I really want to kind of capture that like nervous energy of like, did I make it? Did I not make it? I guess I'll never know. Just kidding. But like for real, I need a call tomorrow because I still have to submit all my vaccination paperwork for the COVID vaccine, and that was supposed to be due on November 1st. So technically I'm behind schedule, but technically they're the reason I'm behind schedule. So I don't know. I'm just rambling now. I don't know. I feel kind of good, you know, sitting in front of the camera and talking and starting to feel comfortable again. It's just been a long time, and you know, now that I think about it, I don't think I normally film in glasses, so hopefully you can actually see my face. Thank you so much for watching. I highly appreciate you watching my update videos. If you haven't already, give this video a like. It really helps people realize that I didn't fall off the face of the planet. And also, if you can comment down below what you would like to see from me next. I'm super excited to see what you actually want to see me create, especially now that I'm actually in an inspired mood again, and I'm like, I want to make stuff. You know, I just want to like make something. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon so you can know the next time I make a video, because hopefully it will not be in several months because I don't have to study for a test anymore. And you know, life is good when you're not studying. Actually, if you're just interested, I can make a video about studying for the GRE/GMAT when you're out of school for so long. I mean, my score went from a 410 to like, I finished at a 530, but my practice tests were actually like 630s, and so like that's like crazy amount of increase. But yeah, I can make a video about that. Even though I didn't pass, I still feel very proud of the progress I made. There was multiple days where I was like, I'm never gonna make this and I should just give up on school because I am never gonna pass math. And then I ended up scoring higher in math than I did in verbal, so it is just ironic. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm very hungry and my mom just dropped off some soup. Oh my god. I'm very hungry and my mom just dropped off some soup, so I'm gonna go eat. But it's been nice chatting with you and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.